し溶かすは Windows 遠く近く響く鼓動はリストピーまだと開け閉じろ眠れ深く避ける大地違うそれは魂眠らずに待つ夜明けには消えたよろずの戦士が宿るつける出会うために生まれた7は We can meet in peace 神の意志が与えた愛はバラによって時を急げ真理までも変わり始めてる運命さえ超えた戦いへ炎よ飛び立て A fire on destiny fight Can you see the light Can you hear the sound You can rule the world The victory road 始める
Got it. How you guys doing? It's me, Psycho Blue, with the high trims or high gems, hashtag crosswires, hashtag happy birthday, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I'm sorry for all that mess. It was working before I started the music, but I guess when I pulled it up, it reset everything. So I apologize for that. I think when I need to switch windows, I had to be careful what I'm doing there. Either way, it's not about me. It's about you guys. It's about Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Look at this. Look at all the history we have. I can move. There we go. Look at all the history we have back there. All these times that we've had Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You see another poster over there. Guys, 8 years. We have been on this road crossing journey. I mean, this game means a lot to me. And today, I'm going to look back at the past. A lot of people don't realize I've been playing this game since the very beginning. And I'm one of the people who did a lot of the online tournament series back when vanilla was the flavor of the day. And while a lot of people don't remember it fondly, once the DLC characters came out, the game got patched in a big way. So what we'll be doing today is we'll be looking at a lot of the 25th anniversary qualifying matches, as well as some of the finales of those events. Because, to be honest, I think that final version was slept on before it moved to 2013. 2013 was for the better, make no mistake about it. But that doesn't mean that vanilla was completely unenjoyable. And I think the game was also still very competitive, even with some of the rawness that it had back then. So without further ado, let's begin. And by the way, thank you to Capcom and Mama Dow for giving me permission to restream some of these things. I know copyright claims can be a little bit dicey, but I did talk to Mama Dow, and she said it should be fine. So let's get started, everybody. Happy birthday, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. There we go. Okay, so what I found really interesting about all this stuff is, I mean, let's wait for this to pass. It won't last long, though, so don't worry. I was looking, hey, look who it is. It's Ultra David and James Chen, our favorite commentators, and man, they look young here. I don't know what the sound is like up there since for some reason I'm playing off my speakers, but wow, a lot less facial hair on both ends. So without further ado, let us begin. Let me also pull up the chat window. It's good to see you guys. Everyone joining us, welcome. Happy birthday across Tekken. We'll be starting with what looks like PR Balrog versus Tatsu. So I remember talking to Tatsu a lot in the, let me turn this down, though I can scream a lot. I remember talking to Tatsu a lot in the IRC when I first started playing the game, like seriously. I was in Mecklenburg County, nothing to do over there. It was just misery on all ends, boredom on all ends. All I could do was play Cross Tekken in the IRC channel, and Tatsu, or Tatsuniko as likes to be called, was the guy. One of the many guys. I don't know if he was the strongest in that chat room, but he was very capable, as you can see. His Vega Xiaoyu was, and still is, a thing to behold. He didn't really play much in 2013. From what I understand, he didn't like some of the nerfs Vega got. He felt they were kind of pointless. But let's see what we got when they're at quote-unquote full strength. So, as a reminder, there are still electrics in Vanilla. They're just not as obvious there in 2013 in terms of like visual stuff, but they do exist. Because you notice that those electrics came out faster than typical Wind God Fists, even with the lack of purple stuff, you know? And just like in 2013, that standing heavy punch is a nightmare to deal with. So active. What made Tatsu pick Xiaoyu? So Xiaoyu in Vanilla, as many of you know, was ridiculous. I mean, those sweet loops went on forever. They did absurd damage. You got hard knockdowns. You had long juggles. You had big damage. Those sweep juggles were ridiculous. And over time, they did get toned down. And the thing about Xiaoyu is she didn't really need the sweep loops to do damage. As you can see, Tatsu's using the X marks the spot and other moves in place of the sweep loops. I don't remember if by this time they were completely patched down. I'm pretty sure they were, or pretty close to it. But look how long these juggles are. Even without the sweep loops, Xiaoyu kept causing the air forever and did almost half-life off a Dagon. Look at this damage, and there's not even gems. Tatsu is going no gems. PR Bauer is going no gems. This was, So as a reminder, there was no tournament standard back then. Now, you could use them, and later in this tournament, you'll see some people use gems with the, little used, at least especially today, the gem selecting system, which was really bad. That system was, like, super bad, I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, it took forever to scroll through the gems, and once we get there, you'll see what I mean. But for now, Tatsu is laying waste to PR Balrog. Good walk out of the corner from Kazuya. Thankfully, Vega's cross-ups were never that great, so you don't have to worry about much there. Excellent punish. Ugh. Triple fierce. Look how long these juggles are. Look how much damage they deal. Xiaoyu. And keep in mind, Xiaoyu is still a Force of Reckons today, so it's not like she was ran over with a truck when that 2013 patch came along. No juggle there. But no worries, you have that overhead. Everything is good to go. Tatsu in complete control right now. So, I'm trying to remember. What Tatsu said, if I recall correctly, is he didn't like that Vega's crouching jab was not as advantageous as it once was, so now linking was a little bit harder than it was before. I forget it was like a 1 frame or a 2 frame difference, but that I do remember him talking about why he left. I don't think that was the only reason. That'd be ridiculous. That was the only reason why he left. But I digress. It might have been. It's been a long time. Look at these combos from PR Balrog. It's weird. I've faced Kazuya so many times, thanks to Specialists and others in the past few months. I mean, a lot of people online use Kazuya. And I'm watching these combos. They just seem so, I don't know, so plain compared to what I'm used to. Look at that. Xiaoyu just tore Kazuya apart. Those Cyanide was the bane of my existence for a while, so I can't really complain too much. It's just the way Xiaoyu moved always threw me off. But now when I face Xiao Yu, I'm a little more mindful of when Xiao's in range to go for low attacks or the overhead. Now just kind of keep her out as best I can so I don't have to worry about it. And to be fair, other Xiao Yu players also make use of her fantastic Oki even when they're not standing up in a way where they can get overheaded and load easily. Shoutouts to Hazama and what he does with those California rolls. I do believe it's what it's called, where she rolls from the back turn stance and then does stuff. Hazama had a really nasty lockdown with it last time I played him. Rather when I've always played him. That's part of his arsenal. Man, Knuckle Dew. Look at you, young man. He has to be like 15 or 16 back then. Because I remember I first met him at Civil War 2013. I think he was 16 back then. So he'd have to be 15 or he just recently turned 16 because Civil War was about 5 months after this. I forget when Dew's birthday is. He might be 15. Either way, look how young he looks. And I remember when I first met Knuckle Dew, how impressed I was at his maturity despite his age. Because I'm 10 years older than he is, which is kind of scary. But yeah, I was impressed with his poise. I couldn't believe at first how young he was because he was just so calm and collected. But I did hear some people, what the heck? Are there no DLC characters on this setup? Okay, so I do know we'll be doing more stuff because there are some... Oh, there we go. Look at this. Look how long this takes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you had to deal with if you want to use gems back in Vanilla. Because we had like 2 default gems per character, and each one was like unique to character. We never really bothered seeing what exactly each gem was or why that character had that particular arrangement of 2 gems. But yeah, Mosh not taking any chances. Not the worst idea, but it's a loud use. I keep saying that. People hate me when I say it about gems, but it's the truth. I am many things, but I am not a liar, nor am I delusional. We got a Guile mirror. You wouldn't believe that there were Guile mirrors in Cross Tekken today, given how... Oh, nice! Sorry, I got a hiccup there. Oh yeah, so Knuckle Dew... Excuse me. Sorry. So Knuckle Dew has been a force in this game for quite some time. Because I remember him winning one of the 2013 tournaments, I think Summer Jam, with his exact same team. In fact, he was pretty instrumental for me learning the Zangief matchup and the Ga matchup, watching his matches on what you should do and what you want out for when playing 2 characters. Because, I mean, there was one Zangief local that always gave me problems. Even when I got serious about the game, I was always frustrated. Today I could probably win, but yeah, some characters take a while to learn because they're not like other matchups. Guile is a matchup where you can play it kind of like a Shota, but not quite. You just gotta wait your turn if you're in this situation. Mosh trying to force his way. Oh, no. Okay, so I think Mosh thought Knuckles Dew was going to stick out a button and made his call, but did not pan out. Good DP. Oh, no juggle. He did it a little bit too late. Yeah, those corner juggles a lot harder than they look because it takes longer for the characters to run across the screen depending what you use to start to juggle. So you have to alter your corner juggles compared to your mid-screen juggles because a lot of times your mid-screen might not reach fast enough or far enough. So it's best to start, use like mediums like that just because those are quick, but they have a good deal of juggle points. I think, yeah, Mosh is hanging back. I don't think he's get it, though. I think that chipped. I think Knuckle Dew got it. Yes. Okay, he did. So good stuff. Good stuff. Sorry, I just let someone buzz me real quick. Good flash kick. All right, Mosh trying to start his own offense. Good job waiting his turn. So as a reminder, DP or flash kick into tag actually got nerfed quite a bit in 2013. Even though we still see it a lot today, it was way more ridiculous than Vanilla. It's basically a free way out. So Sagat kind of had to respect it because Zangief might have blocked, and then Sagat would be in big trouble. See, look, Knuckle Dew had the right idea, but he still got interrupted. Mosh didn't finish his food. Good block. We don't see much of the option select right now, but to be fair, I didn't really hear much about it until the IRC happened. So I don't know like what the spread was on tech back then. Because I remember talking about with the IRC guys like, oh, nice catch. On top of the IRC guys such as Ice and Cool Kid and Tatsunoko and Seth, Windolfer, those guys. So I don't remember what the common opinion was in terms of like the guys who weren't in that particular circle. Man, that was a really cool tag though. I feel like he tried to tag somewhere, but tagged tag cams just the right time. That's why Gao got hit by that sonic boom. Or no, it was because Zangief probably tagged. I forgot. I saw it was like looked weird. I don't know if that would happen today, but either way, good jump in. That's big. Mosh has the corner. Sagat back then, so many frames. And look at the pushback on his moves. Excellent throw. No, not the one you want to end with. You got to finish Tiger Uppercut in this game, my friend. I think he wanted to just keep some frame advantage, some Oki. But, yeah, Tiger knee is kind of hard to juggle in that situation. Usually, if you want to use, you got to finish off a launcher-type juggle. Something a little lower to the ground. Here he comes. Oh, no. Ah, didn't finish. No worries. Oh, no. He's buffering. So God tried to stick something out, but no dice. There we go. EX. Bear grab. Gonna try to get out of the corner. Caught him. Empty jump low. I think Knuckle smells blood in the water. I'm pretty sure he's going to try and close this out. Good escape. Unfortunately, there's... Whoa, he tagged back in Guile. Okay. I guess he... I don't know. Maybe he's playing with his food. I'm not sure. And also, note when he got thrown, Red Life didn't disappear. That was a 2013 change. So yeah, these matches had tendency to last forever because there are so few ways to keep someone down. I think the only thing that killed Red Health was Cross Art back then. Big flash kick. Yeah. I think if Red Health disappeared on those throws, that match would have ended a lot quicker. But it didn't. Good anti-air. Yeah, and Cross Tekken, especially now, Guile's crouching heavy punch is his go-to anti-air. Flash is kind of situational and tends to miss a lot or trade in the worst ways. But crouching heavy punch, that big arm up in the air, that actually works really well. Good jumping. Those defense gems are saving Mosh's life right now. Mosh definitely picked it right. Picking gems, that situation has definitely helped Mosh in a way it wouldn't if he just went naked in this match. Good, good, good. Nice. Good jumping. Yeah, Knuckle Dew, at this point in his life, he was still very well known as a killer, especially Street Fighter IV, where he would put Guiled sunglasses on to finish off matches. You can't do that in this game, unfortunately. But, needless to say, Knuckle Dew, at the time, we saw much potential in him, which he obviously met in the early days of Street Fighter V, and he's still met. He's done fantastic for himself. I remember talking about how miserable he was, but he's used his talents to empower himself, and now he is one of the model players in the FGC. I'm really happy for what he's done, and I hope to see more of him at future events. I mean, he's a cool guy, and I'm happy to have been part of his journey, even for a little bit. I remember having him borrow my pad for a bit in one term. He kept me up because I had to drive home, but he got so far on my pad, and it meant a lot to me that he trusted me enough to approach me and ask because he knew who I was. Even back then, I was a Cross Tekken guy. So it's pretty cool how there's a legacy to this. Oh, we got Arturo with the Cross Assault shirt. The Scandal shirt, ladies and gentlemen. So for those of you who don't know, in the opening weeks of Cross Tekken, there was a reality show called Cross Assault where a bunch of Tekken players, Street Fighter players, lived together and played games together. And Eris, the Tekken commentator, said and did some very suspect things to one of the females. Not so much like did, more like said and implied and stuff. Oh, hey, Lud, how you doing? And yeah, it's lucky it happened back then and not now. Ares would not have any of the clout that he has now if Crossell happened today and he did all the same things today. So, Eris, count your blessings. It could have been much worse. Because I remember some commentators got fired for siding with Eris or making light of the girl's plight. I remember there being a scandal about that too. So yeah, I've been seeing on my feed misogyny abound lately in certain communities. So don't do that. This is your only goal should be to play video games for real. Don't be playing clout and being sexist and racist or homophobic or xenophobic, whatever it is. We're all here to play video games. We've made the travels. We've shaken the hands. Let's embrace what we are. We are Street Fighter players. We are Tekken players. We are fighting game players. We are Street Fighter Cross Tekken players. As we have Arturo playing Dhalsim Vega and Dominion playing Guile and Cammy. So I did play Dominion at EVO 2017. He plays Hwarong Raven like Duck does. I think that's what he won with in Virtual Team when he won, I do believe, Winter Brawl. It might have been Winter Brawl. It was one of the Big E tournaments, I think. But he did win, and it was a really good tournament. I wouldn't mind rewatching that someday. But he was playing Hwarong Raven in 2013, so I'm curious to see what this Guile Cammy's all about. Sabin plays Dhalsim Alyssa, last I checked. But yeah, back here, Vega was the business, ladies and gentlemen. He still is the business. He's definitely not one of the worst characters. He's probably somewhere upper mid last we checked in the Discord tier list. But this is good for Sabin. This is a very lame team. And being it's Guile Dhalsim, this is going to probably have a lot of time overs involved. I'm going to see if someone's calling me on my phone. Hold on just a moment, guys. All right, we're good. How you doing, Edgy? I hope you are doing well this wonderful Friday night. Happy birthday, 8 years old, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Here's to 8 more. We're almost at the 10-year point, ladies and gentlemen. I've been playing this game for 8 years. It's probably going to be 10 at this point. This game is, this is how I take the edge off the hectic work weeks. Ooh, good. Counter poke. Sabin. Go for hard knockdown. Yeah. So if you're wondering why that big super pause is there, back in Vanilla, when you boosted into launch, you had the exact same super pause that you do with raw launches today. They did change that. It did kind of disrupt the flow of the match. It was a mistake. They didn't really change like the properties too much, other than how that happened. But it was for the best. It's easier to time if you're boosting into things like that. As opposed to raw launch, you had a little more time to go. Yep, confirm. Here's a lot of damage for you. It's the lameness. Yeah, I'm trying to learn Dhalsim myself. I was actually playing some Ultra 4 Dhalsim against John Falcon earlier this week. So yeah, he's pretty fun. I've been actually playing Taquito's team, Dhalsim Nina, and we'll be seeing more of Taquito soon because Taquito plays Dhalsim in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. We know it's like a Kuma's or a Shoto's. No, he's playing Dhalsim. And Taquito's Dhalsim was a sight to behold. Yeah, I think Sabin, yeah. You see Sabin's like parking and saying, all the time in the world, buddy. I got the better pokes. I have more ways out. Just go. This is smart, I mean, though. Cammy chasing people down really well. Now, in Vanilla, Cammy's jab's already stupid in 2013. It was even dumber in Vanilla. So the moment Cammy touches Dhalsim here, Dhalsim's going to be having a very bad day. Because there is nothing Dhalsim can do to get out of that or beat it. Oh, good chase down. I might have been able to get juggled from how high he got the cannon spike. But it makes no difference. This is exactly what Dominion needed. All right, yeah. Sabin's out. I don't know if good. All right, no punish. Lucky for Dominion. Yeah, I don't think Dominion should have let Dhalsim out of the corner. I think whoever Kane was going to finish with waited for a situation where Dhalsim had to stay there. Oh, I forgot about this. I actually forgot about how ridiculous that move is. Nice reset, though. Dhalsim's jumping Zoom Heavy Punch was absurd in Vanilla. They nerfed the damage. I think there's some of the frame advantage as well, because it was basically like having DP tag, just that instant overhead tag, while jumping backwards. Dawson says, "I'm out," and it almost always worked. It came out so fast, and the stun was done in such a way where he got a combo off it too in many situations. I don't know if he would have gotten that full screen situation, but definitely like mid screen or closer. Yeah, that would have been a problem for Dominion. It still was, given that Saban won that last game. Like right now, they're not really playing cross Tekken. They're playing Street Fighter 4 right now with weirder properties. They're playing Street Fighter 4 with extra target combos right now. You're not seeing a lot of big conversions. You're not seeing much in the... Oh, good teleport. That was smart. That was a really psychic bait, actually. I think Dominion made the right call there. It's just Saban that said, yep, he's going to do it right here, and teleported. Good block. We're not seeing much of the optimal combos right now, but that might change. That was actually pretty good. So Saban's up playing cross. I don't know about Dominion right now. Huang Raven worked out much better for him. Yeah, right now just kind of keep it basic. Look at this. We're still seeing Tekken characters now, but back then it was all Street Fighter characters pretty much. And some of those Tekken are actually really good. I know Parapets in the chat have said that Hwarong Law didn't need all those buffs, at least not the level of those buffs, because they were still very strong. Many Tekken characters were still very strong. I mean, I play Heihachi. He's much better now, but back then he was still very strong. I felt actually Heihachi got buffed way more than I thought he would. Too bad Sagat, my main back then, got nerfed all to shreds. So I'm going to see if we had another situation. There might have been one with Tatsu doing it, but many characters in this game, especially Vanilla, I think this is all the way Vanilla up until 2013, you could combo off of alpha counter tag. And if your character had a kind of alpha counter that was like a DP or a flash kick or stuff like that, where it was easy to juggle off of, it made their alpha counter so ridiculously powerful. It was like, why bother entering? Just alpha counter tag and you're good to go. That's how I felt as a guy anyway. And the fact that all his moves had insane pushback on boost, I could do whatever I wanted. Just poke, turtle, get some meter, and then, yeah, if the moment you jump attack me, that's going to happen to you. And if he's jumping too much, it's just step kick or stand heavy kick or a DP, whichever. Nama Bison guy, go figure. All right, this is good. So this one actually killed the red health. This is like the only move in the game that killed red health at the time. Saban is taking all this damage because he knows he has a huge life lead. Now he can park and do the lameness. And Dominion is chasing him down. Guy a big walk speed, but I don't know he is going to do in this situation. Yeah, this is rough. I think Saban has this. Saban actually won the Civil War I mentioned earlier. He won Civil War 2013. So it was pretty cool to play him in EVO 2017 and bring that up, saying I've been chasing that performance ever since and caught up. Pretty excited about that. For now, though, we're watching Blast from the Past when I was stuck in Mecklenburg County, stuck in rural hell in Virginia, where I couldn't attend these things because I didn't have the budget and it was too far away for me. I'm so glad that time of my life is gone. I'm glad that things have worked out. And speaking of working out, Saban has taken this set. Man, complete, just not letting Dominion whatsoever. There were times Dominion came close, but I think the decision he made when it came to Oki was not what he was hoping to be. All right, so we got Chris G. Oh! We have a guy from my area, ladies and gentlemen. We have Willow 8. We have Mr. K-Pop himself. So yeah, Willow 8 was probably the strongest cross-second player in my general area, followed very closely by Jury Kill's friend, who you've seen a few times in my stream recently. The EVO team tournament was about 5 months before this event. And by this time, because the Evo 2013, the Evo tournament, the team tournament 2012, the vanilla one, didn't have the DLC characters. You see the DLC characters on the screen here. They didn't have them back then. So this is the end of vanilla, like the very end, like version 1.07, because 1.08 is 2013. So this is like the last one before 2013, other than like the grand finals. But anyway, yeah, Willow Wade is from my area, and he helped me out a lot. I got very salty early on, but I also going through a lot of crap at the time. I'm a lot more composed now. My life's in a much better spot than it was back then. But I appreciate his training all the same. It meant a lot to me when he told me that he thinks I'm ready when I went to play the Fall Classic. So, yeah, I'm happy Willow Wade. I think he's just focusing on his work right now. We're in kind of the same field, I think. I think he works mental health last I checked. He might have switched fields, though. That was a long time ago. Like, before we talk about that, he might not have stuck with it. Or he might have. Was it that or elder care? I'm trying to remember what field he was in. But I do know a couple years ago, he did ask, are there openings in your company? I told him not yet, but I can let him know. Might have been 3 years ago. Anyway, I want to see how it does against Chris G. I remember Chris G and this Xiao Yu very well. Oh my god, those sweep loops. I remember like popping off at the first offline major I went to for this game, Civil War 2012, and you can still hear me on that video back in April 2012, a month after the game came out. You can still hear me go, like that. I was told to stop and get away from the screen. It's whatever. Yeah, you're seeing it right now. They must have nerfed the sweep by then, because by now you would have had like 6 sweeps at this point from what I was remembering. All right, so yeah, I see what Chris G's trying to do. Fast buttons, big combos. All right, here comes Xiao Yu. Watch the damage. Look at this damage. So dumb. Think about how heavily that skill. All right, he dropped there. So not much damage there. There we go. Look at this damage. This is without gems. Imagine if you had the attack gems on. Chun-Li would be dead. Xiao Yu going to Chun-Li. The future is now, old lady. Yeah, I feel bad for Will right now. The good news is, well, I can't say back then. I don't know what her buttons were like back then. But Xiao Yu is definitely a character who needs to be in, not keep people out. Oh, good bait. Ah, that's dead. That's unfortunate. Xiao Yu's, I think even back then, was a character who couldn't really keep people out very well. That's why she's an anchor character. Once she's in, she's not getting out. You're stuck there with Xiao Yu until you hit her. When she's on the offense, she's very hard to stop. Good tag. I do like the slow animation. That's a good bait. I remember Hazama doing that once. So it's cool to see all the way back here. Okay, here comes Will. Oh, a nice little Oki setup. I don't think I've ever... Well, I haven't seen it, actually, since this, actually. This might have been the first time since this event that I've seen someone try to lock someone down on Wake Up using a raw spinning bird kick. I won't say I've never seen it before, but it has been a very long time. So even though Will is about the K-pop, he is not playing Huarong right now. If there's like a Suling Mi or something like that, he'd definitely play her. But he says he's fine with A-pop. I think he's a Supergirl player in Injustice 2. That's the last thing I heard him play. Look at this. Oh, good. All right, so this is what Will is really good at. Just taking his time, tags out Chun-Li, can keep people... Oh, no, not like that. Good. That was a lucky drop for Will. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That could have been a big punish. Or maybe not. Like I said, back then, the blocked boosts were really strong across the board. I don't think Will would have gone for that if it was that unsafe. Just looked very unsafe. I think Chris got this. Yeah, unfortunately, Chris got this one. Will doesn't seem too perplexed. Chris so far seems to be in a good mood. Okie dokie. So. Oh, good jumping. No link, though. Goes for a reset, but nobody home. Block DP. Xiao Yu's going to try and move to the corner a bit. Good rollout. Oh, nope. Caught him. Yeah, that move is what I'm talking about. The California roll into the head smack. Nozomi used that a lot. Nice. Good drop kick. Not much of a juggle. Actually, no, that's actually pretty decent juggle. She didn't really have much health to play with. But now she doesn't have much health at all. Oh, no. Guess wrong on the side. So Cammy's jump, light kick into jab is super good this game. Because it combos so easily, and Cammy's jab is obscene. Especially back then. It's obscene now, it's even worse back then. Oh, a trade too? Oy, oy, oy. Oh, no, good. That's your... Oh, no, didn't catch it. Xiao Yu recovered. Oh, no, this is... I feel bad. Oh, no, Will. You hate to see that happen, and already, Will is out. That's unfortunate. I was hyping him up so much. He came really close, by the way, to make it into the Capcom Cup 2013 event. He, I think, was in third place in one of the PSN online qualifiers. That was the first Cross Tekken thing I ever commentated. And that was a good event. I can't find it anymore, though. It was on Kara Storm's channel, but that was years and years ago. It no longer exists. I don't think it was ever uploaded to YouTube. So that one sadly been lost in the ether. It's unfortunate. Otherwise, I love sharing with you guys. Okay, so it's going to be Chris G. I keep forgetting who this guy is. I haven't seen this dude in a long time, whoever it is. Oh, wow. So you see the guy in blue? That's Jury Kill's friend. He looks way different now. I don't recognize him with that buzz cut. So I'll have to screen cap this later and show it to Siam. We'll get a laugh out of that. Is that Mosh guy, I think, the ANC? I have no idea what ANC is. I might have known at one point, but I don't remember now. All right. Yeah, they're both using gems saying, we're doing this. We're doing this, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking any cut we can get. Look at the... All right, so now we're going to see attack gem Xiao Yu. Oh, my goodness. All this damage is going to pile up really fast. And, no, Guile back then, I think, still had 1,000 health, so it should be fine. Either way, whether it be 900 or 1,000, it's still going to hurt. You're going to see that that yellow bleed away into brown. Withering to nothing looks like a banana from yellow to brown. As the life just peeled off. Raw dive kick. But it's fine, though. That dive kick's ridiculously safe, even today on block. So if they're not anti-airing, they're just going to sit there where they got hit or not. Hit or block, it's just, nah, no worries. Xiao Yu's in. Look at this. Just shutting down. Guile just dive kick, do what I want. Dive kick, do what I want. Dive kick, do what I want. All Gog and Hope do is reversal, but you know, as soon as Christy lands with Xiao Yu, you know he's expecting it. Guile desperately trying to stop this. I won't say miss the punish on that flash kick tag, though, because I don't think it really existed very much at the time. And you couldn't throw rolls either back then either. The way to beat rolls back then was just to jump backwards with an ambiguous jump attack and hope they blocked the wrong way. You couldn't throw them back then like you could in 2013. Look at Christy. He's saying, nah, I'm good not to go in. I will now, but back then I was like, nah, whatever. Sagat throwing fireballs, whatever. Sagat's not forcing his way in. That's not who Sagat is. All right, so Cammy's running out of real estate right now. Got the corner, but Christy didn't really have a good DP punish and a tag. Good stuff. Yeah. Even back then, though, Sagat was never one to just kind of chase people down. That's what the anchor characters are for. Mosh is playing a fireball-heavy zoning team, and unfortunately, if they don't have a life lead, it can be a problem. Oh, good punish. That one actually worked. So from what I usually seen, standing heavy punch pushed back way farther than crouching heavy punch for Sagat. I think that still stands today. All this damage. And keep up. Ah, good DP. Okay, that flash kick actually worked. Call it DP, but same idea. Invincible reversal of some kind. So good. Man, this brings us some memories. Like I said, 2013 is objectively better, but I think Cross Tekken at this stage of its life was still the best fighting game in the market. Like, easily. Tekken Tag 2 was not doing it for many people. How goes DP Tag? Back then, it was basically a free way out. Now I think it's like -4 or 5 or something like that. But the situations when the character comes in are very situational. Some characters just like come in, do reverse themselves, and then your punish was just nullified. Or some characters have like esoteric timing on when the frame advantage begins and ends. So punishes that you think are guaranteed are not, depending where they were in the screen, how close they were to be active. Because as you saw, characters run back and forth a lot, and how far they have to run to get to where the partner was can depend on how good that punish is. So this is especially noticeable if they try DP tagging when they've cornered somebody. Now, if they're cornered themselves and DP tagged, actually better than if they DP tag while they were cornering somebody, but they blocked. So does that make sense? Yeah. So Cole is legal here. I remember there was some controversy when Mosh picked this guy. But they said, yeah, if it's on the screen, go for it. No, this is real. This is what I think of. This is real, and this is legit. Cole is legal in this particular tournament. I wouldn't mind making him legal again. I actually did for CEO, but no one really picked him anyway, so it was no worry. But that being said, Kev, I will not play you on a PS Vita. Do not bring the Vita to your tournament, because that's not what we run on. I don't know if Vita has the screen share needed to make things happen. There might be some input lag, to be honest. I don't think you can play Vita and on a tournament like this. I think if that happens, it goes right to the Vita screen. Yeah, his health was always low. That never changed. Because he's a console-exclusive character. But I do believe if Cole were, like, standardized, he probably has something like 900 health anyway. I think he's, like, at 800 or 750 or so. Something really low. So yeah, his health is still very low. That didn't change. But I think Mega Man's health was actually much higher than it was today. Mega Man got nerfed so unfairly. Obviously, you had to fix some of the glitches Mega Man had, but I do believe that once you fix those glitches, he was fine the way he was. He wasn't the best. He wasn't the worst. He was a really fun zoner, and his DP was really nice too. But no, they just made him a complete dumpster fire. They just took him out back and shot him in the legs. It was disgraceful. I was really mad about that. Because I felt Mega Man was actually really fun once you got rid of the glitches and stuff. Anyway. So, I do believe he had more health. His DP was a lot more invincible. His DP did more damage as well. It was comparable, I think, to like Ryu's or Ken's or something like that. Fireball game was really strong. I think his fireball was the same amount of damage as Sagat's at the time. He was good. He wasn't the worst, but he was definitely a lot better than what he is today. I think Mega Man was probably around the middle, if I recall correctly. I knew he had a lot more health, though. Like, he got nerfed so unfairly in so many ways. I was actually really mad about it. Unfortunately, Chris G has shut out Culver to really see what he can do. He did hatch him with the tether. That was about it. Yeah, Mega Man was probably like I remember playing him thinking he played like Marvel vs. Capcom 1 Mega Man without the ability to select his extra weapons like the soccer ball and stuff like that. All he had was the ice thing and the neutral jump zap attack. But his DP still worked very well. Like, his DP was really good back then, to be honest. Like, that DP had invincibility you expect DP to have. Now it's not even that. It's just more like some weird combo ender. It doesn't do much damage. It's really unfortunate. So weird seeing Syme over there with the haircut like that. I saw Lud back there too. I'll have to tag Syme and Lud that they got zoomed in a lot as well. I see Will. Anyway, Edgy, it's good to have you here. Just know I appreciate your patronage here on this one wonderful evening. Okay, Sabin and Balrog. So we're probably going to see more of that Dhalsim Vega. Excuse me. This really sucks that none of the DLC guys are unlocked. It actually makes me mad. Because Jack Cross back then, oh boy, he was nuts. And I did cut some Jack Cross footage, and if not, I can always take a quick pause to download the footage and put it on here. Because as I said, Mama Dow and Capcom have given me the thumbs up to show all this to you guys and not get a copyright claim. So thank you to all the people at Capcom. Thank you, Ian, Josh, Mama Dow. Thank you, Ono, Nakayama. Thank you guys for all you did for me last December at the Capcom Cup and the hospitality you showed me. And I do hope that we can work together again someday. In the meantime, happy 8th birthday, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Let's see what PR Bauer can do to stop Sabin. Because as a reminder, Sabin actually did win a tournament, Civil War 2013, when the 2013 patch was fresh. But Dhalsim was still his guy. Dhalsim will always be a guy. That's what he's known for. He's a Dhalsim player. Gotta be a special kind of crazy to play Dhalsim. No! Alright, Balrog, getting a little bit too crazy there. If you want to do that, you could have just wave dash, and that might have done the trick. Wave dash, such a Godfist might have interrupted it. Or at least traded, you know? Yeah, you can see Balrog is not even trying to play the patient game. He's just going in. Jumping heavy, wave dash. Not even wave dash, just straight forward dash, not even wave dashing. Got the electric. Look at all that frame advantage. Yeah, PR Bauer is trying to speed the pace of this match up to a rapid degree. But Sabin says, no worry, no matter how fast it is, it's still going to be the same way. Oh, good. Yeah, like I said, there's no point trying to chase the roll for anything other than like an Oki situation because you can't throw the roll in this version. So the most that Dhalsim has to do is, I don't know why he backdashed that way because it's not like he can cap the roll with a throw unless anybody really can see that. He's not going to be beating Ryu in terms of buttons. And it's just too risky because his DP just hurt so much back then. It was like, I think it's still 160, actually. It was absurd. No, it was like 160 or 180, something obscene. Like, it was obscene how powerful that DP was. I think it's 160 the least, but I do know it was very powerful back then. Like, Ryu was easily top tier. I remember a lot of people saying who the character Vanilla, and Ryu was always like in the running. I don't think he was the best character, but I do know he was definitely talked about a lot as fantastic. To be fair though, Balrog did much better there. Like I said, I don't agree Sabin chasing down that roll with a backdash. I would have done it with a Tiger D teleport and then land however he wanted. And if he tried to DP, just don't press anything. It'll probably be like a safe jump because how low the ground he is. Yeah, the timeout. Now, like I said, it's really bad here because a lot of the ways to stop all that don't exist yet. There's no throws killing red health. There's no catching rolls with throws. Or, yeah, Duma says that throws kill red health. Catching rolls with throws. What a tongue twister. There we go. So I was talking about the Oki. That Tiger Knee teleport is really good. That's what I'm noticing. It's just, I need to get better at not telegraphing it so much. Just so fun to go for each time. Oh, good juggle. Good juggle. And was that a combo? It might have been. I do know that move was really silly. Yes, that was a combo. Holy crap. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like I said, I think this is Still a really good game at this point in Cross Tekken's life. I think version 1.07 was really close to what it should have been. With version 2013, obviously the best version, but I think this version was still the best game on the market at the time. Oh yeah, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Good alpha counter. Look, PR Balrog, not entertaining. Saying we're just going in. We're going in, and there's nothing you can do about it other than try to keep me out. PR Balrog wanting none of Saban's nonsense. I don't know what happened there, but that was not what Saban wanted. He probably tried to go for a slide, but landed the wrong side. I think he probably slid under. All right. So the pace of this match is much faster than Saban's last match. Saban is just saying, no, all right, we'll play as pace as you want. It's going to be the exact same result. You not catching me. Jesus Christ, that jumping heavy punch of Dhalsim, it was ridiculous back then. And it definitely got nerfed from 2013. I think damage, frame advantage, the works. Just so it didn't keep stealing matches the way it had been. PR Balrog ties it. Lovely stuff. I don't know where this is in tournament, but we've been going about 53 minutes. So it's probably about 2/3 through. It's an hour and 23-minute video. After that, we'll show some singles match, but I'll probably close out for the evening. Look at this. Good stuff. The good stuff here. Good punish. So if he got the second hit, that would have been a combo all the way through. Because he only got one hit, Dhalsim were fast enough to just say, nope, punish. Ooh, that juggle. So I don't... Yeah, that definitely doesn't work anymore. If it did, I'd definitely hear more about it. Yeah, the CADC into 3 medium attacks at the Tatsu, that does not exist. Now I just see heavy punch, CADC, heavy punch into Tatsu. Or I see CADC... Project Heavy Punch CADC into just DP. That way you have enough time to tag someone out. Because you just do a heavy into DP, you won't have the time to tag cancel back in. But what Esta likes to do with his Ryu is cutting Heavy Punch CADC, then DP, and then tag cancel. Because now on the part of time to escape so they can do tag back in that way. It's the little things you appreciate as you play this game more and more. I do wish Ryu still had that juggle, though. The one that PR Balrog's been doing. It's wild. I'm excited to commentate Combo Break. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to ask if I can just commentate by myself. Nothing against other people. It's just I feel like I'm more comfortable calling this and all the history if I'm just doing it on my own as the inputs come to my head. Because this game has been a part of my life for 8 years. And I am proud to say that some people who have played this game have told me whatever I've been doing with the scene, we have evolved the meta in a big way. So thank you to everyone who has played me the past few years for continued evolution of this game. And actually caught him. Didn't expect that. Continue evolution of this game so we continue playing for 8 more years. Maybe there'll be an update, maybe not. I know Ono did say theoretically they'll update whenever they want to because Capcom has all the rights to this game, and Namco told them to do what they want. But we gotta give them reason, which means keep playing, keep supporting, and keep running events. Combo Breaker is next. After that's gonna be our CO or Evo. I haven't really applied for Evo, probably CO at this point. We might do ECT, and after that we have the old school events at the Map Technologies in Baltimore or the Cave in Fairfax. Maybe Wednesday Night Fights might run it again. I don't know if I'll be there. It's other side of the country, and that's kind of a long ways for me to go for just a weekly, you know? Let's keep supporting, keep playing. And right now it's going to be set point for either player. PR Balrog's strategy just rushing Saban down mercilessly has been working thus far. Saban's been struggling to kind of... Oh, good! So the invincibility lasts so long, even the alpha card didn't work. Either that or it just didn't reach. I know Dhalsim's alpha card is kind of wonky. Excuse me. All right, I think nah, there's still a lot of time left. Oh, no, you didn't have to do that, Saban. No! Balrog didn't finish his food. I guess he wanted to keep Ryuen, but given how much meter he had, he could have just tag canceled Kazuya back in and probably come close to really bring the pain to Dhalsim. I don't agree with that. Of course, he might have just missed the last hit. Either way, I don't know what the deal is. But I do think Brawl could have taken that if he finished that combo. He'll take this, though. This is it. PR Balrog emerges victorious over Saban. Arturo Sanchez has been put in the wrong bracket. Hold on just a moment. All right, this is definitely towards the end. Just look at how they're pacing themselves. PR Balrog and Chris G. Wow, is that Sean back there? The guy with looks like a title belt and the cap. I think that's Sean. He's a guy from up in the DMV where the Fairfax events are. He was playing. Oh, there's Ski Sonic. Look at these blasts in the past. Everyone's so thin, I can barely recognize anybody. It's nuts. Yeah, I think that's Sean back there. Yeah, I would drive up 2 hours, 2.5 hours to play all those guys I'm mentioning: Sean, Will, Siam, Jason, Unknown, Rob G. Rai was a big one, especially as I got really good. I recognize that Beanie and Dreads anywhere. Oh, Ski Sock, yeah. Ski played too, actually. He's from the area as well. And I would drive up there every few months to play them and see how much I progressed. Because I knew if I could catch up with them, I was in the running to beat anybody. And I was proud to say by my second year doing it, I was usually getting like in the top two. It was usually always Siam who gate-kept me. After I overcame Siam, it was Ryra who gate-kept me, and then I beat him in a different event. He beat me actually the week before Evo. He ran it back on me, but I didn't really feel that tilted actually. I felt like I did a lot of things wrong, a lot of things right, and I kept it close all the same. I recognized what was going on. So I think that that humbling kind of refocused me for the week after when I faced Esta and took on Evo. It was nuts. And I'm really proud that all these people are people that I can call my friends. For now, though, Chris G is not being very friendly to Balrog. Did you see how ridiculous those Kazuya boosts were on block? Just do it again and again and again. Look, no worries. Look how far that pushback is. That's talking about Sagat's standing heavy punch. It pushed back just as far. Just saying, nope. If you're blocking, no worries. We good. Chris G going ham with the overheads. Look how much damage that did. And this is a game where it just quick stood right back up. Nice. This is a game where you couldn't even burn red health. Not without cross art anyway. That's why they're saving all this meter. Either for tag cancels or for cross art, they can just really bring the pain. All right, good pursue. He's going for wall carry right now. And again, those completely safe, completely abusable strings. Light, medium, heavy, light, medium, heavy, light, medium, heavy. Just doing it. So that is one thing I wish they didn't nerf that hard. I won't say everyone should have, because obviously, look, this looks stupid. But I think some characters would have benefited if they kept more of it. So far, Bison still has it to a degree. Some characters can punish Bisons. For the most part, most characters got sit on Bison stuff, so I kind of gravitate towards him. He can still do that because I was used to doing Sagat so much. Balrog can do it pretty well, actually. That's one of the few things Balrog does well in this game, sadly. I think if Balrog actually kept some of the vanilla properties, like being able to combo off of Alpha Counter, just make like a unique thing for Balrog, unique thing for Sagat. Sagat would definitely benefit from him as well. If they made like some balance where they didn't rebalance some stuff for a certain character, make like a unique trait for them, it would actually move the tier list up in a more even spot than they were already. Right now, the game's already super balanced, but I think some of this stuff would have been better suited to keep on some characters because they lost so much in the transition to make the game a lot less stupid. Because look, you have to admit this Kazuya light, medium, heavy over and over again is ridiculous. It shouldn't be that good. How you doing, Neo? Good seeing you. We're having a blast to pass on the last days of Vanilla. This is the Street Fighter 25th qualifier. This was the New York qualifier that Will Awake did really well in. You remember Will Martinez, right? Also, Will, if you don't appreciate calling you by your real name, I'm sorry about that. We'll go by Willie from now on. Yeah, Will was in his tournament earlier, Neo. He got sadly smoked by Chris. I was really sad because I wanted to see Will just run Russia like he normally does. If you're at Vanilla, though, like 2013, Will was a force to be reckoned with. He was playing Huang, he was playing Julie, he was playing Chun-Li. Relentless block pressure, just doing it all day. Good EX Godfist. As a reminder, different properties from Electric Godfist, and I've been preaching that a lot. I used to think that the EX God was just like Electric Godfist, more input leniency, but it's not. Entirely different properties. And you have to respect it a different way. Good jumping. Look at this damage. All that scaling meant nothing. It meant nothing. And he just flipped right in his face, whiffed, and then did the reflection kick. The disrespect on Xiao. This is why Xiao is a heel in this game. In the storyline, she's with Jin, helping Jin, even though Jin's still running the Zaibatsu. So we have heel Xiao right now. And right now, she's showing why evil is powerful and good is dumb. Ridiculous. Look, no raw launches. They don't do raw launches here, ladies and gentlemen. Keep in mind, even back then, raw launches still crushed lows. So, PR Balrog could have probably gotten launched in that sequence. I don't know how good that link is. It's probably still really good. I do believe Kazuya's crushing was also stupid good. So it might have just been a true combo, to be honest. So even if Christie was mashing raw launch, it might not have worked. Yeah, Kazuya's crouching light was really good, and Cody's crouching light was really good. Cody's crouching light in particular was the ultimate equalizer. Man, look at all that abusable nonsense we just saw in this one game alone. So anyway, how you doing, Neo? Hope you're enjoying yourself this fine evening. Okay, we got Tatsu and Knuckle Dew. This should be good. This is what I'm talking about. Tatsu, somewhat. Yeah, this was actually the last few times Tatsu would play this game. There was a time. Oh, hey Sanford, how you doing? There was a time where Tatsu was the man to be in this game, one of the guys to be in this game, and then 2013 happened and he hated it. He hated what they did to Vega. And I remember him saying it's that crouching light nerf that really rubbed him the wrong way. Wow, is that Min? I barely recognize him. I have played against Grits and Gravy. The name does ring a bell. And I think I beat him. No offense to Grits and Gravy, but I'm pretty sure I've played you. I've seen your name before. And... Oh, no, yeah, Grits and Gravy, that's CJ Talent. I know who that is. I was playing Mall with him, actually, a few days ago. Grits and Gravy, CJ, if you're here, don't think I'm talking crap about you. I'm sorry about that. My brain just farted. Keep up the good work, man, all right? Yeah, we already played Grits and Gravy a few weeks ago. Really? Holy crap. Yeah, I mopped the floor with grits and gravy. No offense to CJ though, but yeah, that was pretty rough. Maybe next time will be different, you know? Anyway. Yeah, I was playing this kid earlier in Infinite. He plays Monster Hunter Black Widow. Is that where he is? Alright, I'll tell CJ then thanks for the games anyway. 'Cause I did play him, and I was playing his kid as well in Infinite. I highlight him actually on my Twitter. And as we're talking, Knuckle Dude just completely shut down Tatsu. And I don't see Tatsu shut down much in this game, at least not vanilla when he still played. He did drop it over some disagreement about nerfs. I think he felt like they nerfed Vega because of him. They might have. I don't know the thought process, and all the people who worked on this game, that design team dissolved years ago. That's what Nakayama told me at Capcom Cup. So if they're going to repair, it's going to have to a new design team, or at least a rebuilt one. I think one of the guys who made this works at SNK. Now, yeah, one of the guys who made this, Oda, now makes Samurai Showdown. So that's his project. Another timer-heavy game. All right, Tatsu picking his spots a little more carefully. Yeah, it's very good that Vega has the wall, though. Because Vega has the wall, doesn't worry about the claw reaching or not. But yeah, I did play CJ Talon Deadly Rave Neo, and that's pretty cool. Cool little bit of backstory. Isn't it amazing, like, how small the world we live in is? Mm. Yeah, Deadly Rave. He plays Hugo Heihachi. Yeah. Oh, so he was the guy hosting games. That's nice. I'll tag CJ on Steam when I have the chance to let him know that you said hi. Okay, I'm gonna focus on this match now. It's getting pretty hype. Oh man, so yeah, I do remember Zangief definitely being that guy in this game. At least this particular era of Zangief. He's still that guy in Verge 2013, but not to the extent he was here. This was, yeah. Basically, when Hugo was announced first, people thought Zangief wouldn't be the game. Then Zangief showed up, and in many ways, he already put Hugo on notice. Both of them were ridiculous in different ways, though. For Hugo, it's because his armor just started up so gosh darn fast, and his jumping splash just mixed everybody up. There would be no me. Oh, wow. I'll keep that in mind, Neo. Thank you. Hey, maybe I can get Grits and Gravy to play Neo Geo Battle Coliseum then, since you guys were playing that as well. Does he play Neo Geo Battle Coliseum? I can always put it on Parsec or whatever. I'd love to put some Neo Geo sets on my channel. Usually I just play one of my guys locally in it. That walking low attack. Gotta watch your feet against Guile. There we go. We finally got a raw launch after how many games now? Just said, no, Guy, you're gonna stop that right now. I'm not afraid of you. Going in right now. But Zing was a lot. Oh, got in with the jumping medium kick. That birdie kick in a way. No, I think he has it. Yeah, he has it in Pure 5 as well. That jumping low kick. Both Birdie and Zangief have. And attack is why not. So yeah, if you're wondering how Xiaoyu recovered so fast, what Tatsu did was tag cancel into the Phoenix stance, then stood up, No, he didn't tag cancel. He stance canceled out of Phoenix stance into tag. And you saw right there the comment with Alpha counter. I almost said like tag cancel, which made no sense. He did tag cancel the Alpha counter though, and that probably saved his match because that accidental tag could have given Knuckle through the round. Gotta be honest with you. Uh? 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 Ooh, good, good. Stop. All right, here we go. The big combos in the corner. Those boom loops. Part of this part of the complete breakfast, but not as profound in the morning as a raw launch. I love the smell of raw launch in the morning. Uh, Good trade, and Zaggy definitely got the better of it. Xiaoyu might be a damage monster, but she doesn't take it very well. Good anti-air, and one more hit should do it. Empty jump low. Knuckle Dew looking to tie this game before it slips away from him. Good, I like it. Oh, got him again? For real? Wow, I don't remember Waldorf being that good in Vanilla. But, look at this. What was that? Sorry, just I heard something. I don't know. I don't think it was a perfect, but it was pretty close. I think that was winners finals, because Dew is staying on, and he's facing Chris G. Wait, was it a winners or I don't know what David and James are saying. Good old Davey and Jimmy. Davey Boy Graham Esquire and Jimmy Chen, the superstar. Oh, look at this, the hype mobile. I remember the hype mobile, the all the money, and it gave you a car of Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I don't know. I think Infiltration said he sold or something like that. All right, good jumping. Sadly, not quite fast enough. Oh, there you go. Just kept doing it until it worked. Yeah, I think back then you just had to hold it. And even in 2013, that move was a Baymax existed for my first few months playing the IRC guys. Just drove me nuts. Just did it again, again, again. Cyanide, cyanide, cyanide. Swallow it, swallow it. Oh, all right. I don't know what the matchup on this is, but I can't imagine it's going to be going well if Cammy does that. Cammy just bleeding right now. Blood on her face. The wounds are building. One more a throw mix up. Going for all those jabs. And oh, goodness gracious. Look how far that reached. That was four blocked moves on the ground and the jump in, and that still reached. That's ridiculous. Blocked 5 hits, still got SPD'd, and it was mid-screen. That was ridiculous. Okay, yeah. If that was 2013, someone was getting thrown there. But because it was not, just woke up and cross assault. No worries. Yeah, right now with the way Knuckledew is playing, he's just going ham right now. Yeah, PSV era Geef was definitely a trip. I do remember when he first showed up in Vanilla Street Fighter 4 how frustrating it was, not just with the green hand, but that darn super kick, which they gave him back in Street Fighter 5 CE. Now it's a V-Skill 2, that standing heavy kick where he does the super kick. Sweet, sweet muscle music. Tune up the band. Like I said, if this was 2013, he'd just throw Xiao Yu, but nope, gotta wait for Xiao to wake up and then do stuff. Rolling was almost completely risk-free. Dude's looking sharp right now. Just keeping it going. These block streaks go on forever. I'm still can't get over the fact that Knuckle Dude jumped in a cross-up and then hit Chris G with 4 blocked light attacks and still isn't ready to SPD him. That is nutso to me. Which reminds me of how ridiculous this version of the game was. Now keep in mind, this game is still far, far better than what it was when it started a few months prior to this. And I still believe it's the best game in the market. But I will admit, version 2013 did fix a lot of the more absurd stuff, making it a little more fair. Just walked up SPD. Not even like buffering, just says, nope. You're dropping your head. Walking towards you now. Good, I like it. Always nice to have that super on deck. You want to catch someone jumping. I do the same playing Jack. I always have a super on deck so I can just press cross circle forward in all 3 punches and blast him with the anti-air. Chris G being a lot more careful now. Waiting to see how Chris G responds. Thankfully for Knuckle Dude, Chris G responded in a way that allowed him to do that. And that's going to do it. Timer is ticking. Going to eat up all this clock. It is not enough. Knuckle Dude takes, I do believe that was losers semis or so. So next up should be either... So it's Tatsu? Okay. Was that? I'm trying to remember where they are. I don't think this is Grand Finals. But it might be. I think he beat Knuckle. Yeah, he beat Knuckle Dude early on. So I think... Didn't he? No, Knuckle Dude was facing Mosh. Either way, I'm pretty sure it's either losers finals or losers. Yeah, I think it's losers finals or grand finals, one or the other. Either way, it's a lot of fun. This might be actually grand finals because it's about an hour and 20 minutes into our stream. This is only like an hour 23-minute video. It took me like a few minutes to get started. So it's probably grand finals or losers finals. But that's weird they didn't play best 3 out of 5, though. I guess back then they figured 2 out of 3 was long enough, you know? Well, the time overs. I think this game's going by pretty fast. Time overs or not, that timer ticks very quickly. And the matches are paced very well, so it looks very entertaining. Caught him! Zangief tried to backdash, but Xiao Yu caught him anyway. Tatsu making a statement. Got him, okay. That was smart. Using the EX dive kick to catch Guile the moment Zangief tagged out. Lulling Knuckle with false sense of security right there. Tatsu in full control. Full control. Xiaoyu's that girl. She's looking like Tekken 7 Vanilla right now. At least Tekken 7 console Vanilla. All right, this time the wall dive was blocked. Yeah, I do believe that this has to be grand finals because I know they face each other. I'm talking about the wall dives, how ridiculous they were a moment before with Guile. So I think Guile would do more to stop it. So far, Knuckle just says, I'm going to walk up upside down kick, and that should do the trick. Claw is off. Vega in big trouble right now. Jump in, medium kick, jump medium kick, and suddenly Vega is down. We are tied up, ladies and gentlemen. Good dive kick and that tag. I forgot how good wall dive tag was in this game. I have to do it more and see how it works in 2013. Might be the worst idea. I do know the EX one's really nice for tagging because it hits twice. I'll check the frame data later. I didn't really look at that hard for that particular move. More worried about Sagat at the time. I played this game so long that maybe I should familiarize myself with the full change list so I can remember these situations. Because look at this, I'm seeing a lot of tags I don't see used anymore. That's due to the fact that got nerfed so bad that people just weed out over time, or people just forgot that it existed because of the way the scene shrunk. All right, Vegas says we out. I'm not gonna deal with corner shenanigans from you, Zangief. Vega just saying shank, 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 shank. Shank your Russian, shank your Russian. Going for Sky High. Got him. Fake him out a bit. Vega says we out. Lost his claw, unfortunately. I don't think I have a chance to get it. Might be smart to try and boost Xiaoyu in. I don't think... Look at this. Are we going to have like a... I'm about to say we're going to have like a combo video situation with running across the screen with that sonic boom. Oh, no. What? Barely hung on. Magic Pixel and Tatsu takes the first game. That was nuts. The sonic boom traveling from one to the other. I thought we had a combo video situation. Would have been wild. Got him. Oh, wake up flash kick. Upside down kick. Keeping all that frame advantage. Just taking it. Hey, Xiaoyu, look, I got frame advantage too. You want to kick someone in their head? I can do that too. Oh, there we go. Raw launch. I think Tatsu's the only guy this whole tournament who's raw launched anybody. I don't think it's a big secret. I know he's the IRC and the other guys weren't, but come on. Should have been common knowledge by now. He's the only one who has tried anything with raw launch. Well, take it back. I think Knuckle Dude did too. But I digress. Tatsu definitely who did it first this tournament, though. Because we're saying, like, where's raw launch? I'm pretty sure it still crushed lows, and then I saw Tatsu do it. And I said, yep, still good. Good anti-air. Yeah, that's gotten much worse over time. Definitely not as profound as it was back then. Using crouching heavy kick for Xiaoyu as an anti-air and get that much off of it. You can still get stuff off it, mind you, but now the combos are much shorter. Short and sweet, and not ridiculously overpowered. Good jumping. Todd's trying to mix up his block string a bit, hoping to get flash kicked. But now it's a happy birthday. Sing it with me. Oh, I just picked Zig. Yeah, Zig was legal character. I thought Guy was for a second. Just how that worked. Oh, missed it. No worries. Zangief things in quick stand. Otherwise, they would be in big trouble. Tatsu is now on set point, I believe. Possibly tournament point, to be honest. Tournament point. All right, here we go. If it's not tournament points, it's at least one of the finals point. I'm pretty sure it's grand finals, though. The fact that the video's been going on this long and they've already faced each other in tournament where Tatsu came out on top just shows this is probably the end. Tatsu looking to seal the deal. Oh, whoa! I forgot about that move. At least in that situation. I don't know if it still crosses up. Thankfully, I didn't really have to worry about it with playing Azama. But yeah, that's a jumping heavy kick. And the second hit caught cross up. Tatsu is now on the tournament point. It's not looking good for Knuckle-Doo right now. Big suplex. Good tag cancel using the double hitting normal attack. Johnny got fancy, and that would have been Knuckle-Doo's chance, but Knuckle did not capitalize. That is unfortunate. I do know Raw Launch did have a little more pushback than it does now, so it might have been he did try to punish, but a little bit too far. Lucky for Zangief, no meter attack cancel out that alpha counter. But it was a hard knockdown all the same. So good. It's tense right now, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Tap them, I think. Yeah, way too many taps to still get SPD out all that. And there's that move that Tatsu now mourns, that crouching light punch from Vega. It is now 1 frame slower than it was before, at least in terms of frame advantage. Now it's a, yeah, it's a much higher link now than it was before. By 1 frame. That 1 frame was enough not to say, I didn't deserve that, I'm out. But I think there were more reasons too. I forget what they were. Either way, Tatsu is running roughshod on Knuckle-Doo. And that is all she wrote. Vegas seals the deal as Tatsu wins this Vanilla tournament, the New York City qualifier for Street Fighter 25th. So what I am going to do now is I am going to switch to a different video. See if I can find it. Where's the other one? I don't... Actually, let's see if this is the one. Hold on, guys. So let's go to a different one, a Brazil qualifier, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to download something. Yeah, for now, let's see what we got here. I want to talk about Jack real quick, and then I'll start wrapping things up. I'll probably look at Infiltration as well, or not. I mean, he's kind of in a bad spot right now with all of his domestic troubles, so I don't want to highlight him too heavily, so it doesn't seem like I condone that. I got an argue with somebody last night about bullying the FGC, and I did say I'd appreciate if the FGC didn't have this blanket statement about us being all these horrible people, given most people that I know the FGC are actually pretty cool these days. There are some bad hats, but that's anything. So probably best if I just let Infiltration alone for a bit and not hide him so much. He did win 25th return, by the way, so that's undeniable. So, spoiler alert, he won. But he faced Takedo in that grand finals. And right now, Takedo, I said I'd bring this up, Takedo and his Dhalsim. Yes, he was a Dhalsim player in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. He was a Dhalsim player in 2013 as well. He played Dhalsim Nina, which is my Dhalsim team right now. And look, we got Cody and Jack Cross. So Cody and Jack Cross were both really silly in the end of Vanilla. Jack Cross was that guy. He was straight up Cross Tekken Sentinel in many ways. Frame advantage, damage, anti-airs, range, combos, you name it. Tag ability, you name it. He was that guy. He was indeed Cross Tekken Sentinel. And Cody. Oh boy, Cody with his own little crouching light kick. We're talking about Kazuya's. Cody's was the standard bearer for ridiculous normals that you just do and win with. And we're going to see a little bit more of this Cody in a moment. Takedo says, we're just taking it. No worries. Still so cool seeing Takedo play this character. Takedo's known for Akuma, obviously. I don't remember how good Akuma was in Vanilla. I do know Ryu was absolutely better than Akuma in Vanilla, however. Ooh, nice. Cody's jumping all over Jack Cross right now. Well, that was a really good block string. I didn't expect the slide to just continue in that way. I know it wasn't a boost, not the right move. It just recovered so fast. And there's a frame advantage where you could just link it like that for block string. And this game is very fast. Now that I think about it, especially watching how quickly things recover and how hard they are to punish. Oh, that was a good one though. I think it was a 2-frame punish there. Taquito said I could just keep abusing stuff, and Gabriel said, "Nope, I've labbed that. Not against me, you're not." Unfortunately, that cost 2 bars for Gabriel, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, Cody just says, "I'll just go right back to that. Use all your meter." And that was all I got of it. No worries. We just confirm. Nice. Caught him walking forward. Gabriel says, "No, we're gonna push you back, jump in, and keep up going, keep going." Ooh, the hitbox on that move. Yikes. Now I do see Max the Real use the heavy kick version of that jumping attack to instant overhead me a lot to finish off matches. So he can still do that in 2013 just using heavy kick instead of heavy punch. That was nice though. That was fantastic play by Gamerby. I actually like Jack in this matchup a lot. The only thing Jack's had to worry about ever is the teleport, and that is it. For some reason, though, Gabriel decided to go in for the butt slam. I don't agree with that. I think he could have just parked himself, and Takiwa had to really risk getting in using a teleport because things like the elastic limbs you have to worry about thanks to the geysers. I think back then the geysers hit low as well. So look, you gotta watch your feet. Watch your feet, or you're gonna get hurt really bad. No juggle there. This might be the opportunity Takiwa was looking for. Uh, uh, uh. Oh no, Alpha Howard did not combo. And Garyby takes that first game. Next time I see Garyby, I'm going to ask him about some cross Tekken stuff. So I'm only going to talk to him. I've talked to Takedo about it. I've talked to Momochi about it. Because he played Cody as well, if I recall correctly. Not just in Street Fighter 4, but also in Cross Tekken. Oh, look at this. Like I said, this is why I liked Jack versus Dawson more. As long as he's not trying to rush in, yeah, he's got all the time in the world to do whatever he wants. Anything else Dawson can do is just a huge risk on his end. The moment Dawson teleports, Jack is already buffering a shoulder tackle. That was the opportunity he was looking for. We couldn't reach quite far enough. It's unfortunate. Oh no, missed it. Still safe though, no worries. Watch your step, Cody. Yeah, I really wish he could throw him. It's just making the games last longer than they should. This is a very smart change on Capcom's end, making the rolls throwable. That was one that I entirely agreed with, even in my scrubby state back then. It could have needed to happen. Anyone who played the game knew that couldn't just continue the way it has been, that you've been seeing the last few matches. Great DP from Jack. Keeping him out. Trying to build that space again. Great alpha counter. He might have been able to attack cancel there. No, he couldn't. He didn't have the meter. Look at the meter down there. Oh, good chase down. That is one way to chase down the roll when there's no throw option. I'm surprised Arturo didn't do that a lot more when he was playing Dawson earlier. Because that's what I was kind of thinking when I saw Dawson opponents roll that way, that I thought Arturo was going to go for Tiger Knee teleport into a mix-up, which Takedo just did. Got him. Got him. Okay, this is good. I like it. Okay, so now you're seeing it. Takeda's going for hard knockdowns now so he can do that roll Oki more often. That's why I wanted to see more of Arturo when he was playing Dhalsim earlier in our stream. I'm liking Takeda's Dhalsim a lot right now. I'm not going to lie. This is good. I got to do more of these. This is fun to watch. Not so much just like the Discord tournaments that I'm playing in, but like stuff from back in the day, seeing how far the game has come since then. Because me streaming these vanilla tournaments is my way of showing you guys, no, this game didn't suck back then. There were times where it was not the best, but look, these matches are hype. These are good matches because the game is good. 2013 is better, but this is still really nice. And I will say that till I'm blue in the face. Yes, he does have armor on the fly. I just saw that now. Someone's asking if Jack's jetpack in the butt slam is armor. It does have armor. But I don't agree Jack should have just gone in that way. Got it. Excellent play. Probably wrap after this. Getting kind of late. Nice. Nice. Keep it going. Keep it going. That was the one thing Jack has to worry about, those teleports. Other than that, I like Jack over Dhalsim when it comes to that matchup, because everything else Jack just destroys. So I think Garyby kind of forgot who he was playing and lost a lot of his advantage there. If he had kind of baited Takedo to teleport, he probably would have taken him out. A nice little juggle there. Not really much, but better than nothing. Look how far that reaches! Goodness gracious! You saw that, right? That crouching light kick, how far that was? They don't have to worry about that now. It's still really good in part 3, but not quite that good. That reached like a million miles away. Goodness. There we go, that back medium punch. Hey, 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 hey! Such a good move. Oh, no, not quite. No, we're good. Jumping heavy punch, we're good. That was a fun match. Yeah, I think it's 2 out of 3 up until grand final, 3 out of 5. All right. I think I'm going to wrap things up for now. Everybody, it's nice to have you. If you do enjoy our show, please, please, please join us for more Street Fighter Cross Tekken here at this channel, Psycho Blue 9. And be sure to peruse the Street Fighter Cross Tekken Complete Dossier, sample combos, straight weaknesses, team placement, cumulative rundowns, all of which written by myself with the assistance of the Discord staff. If you want to join our little Cross Tekken family, the Discord link is right there. We do have a bit link for the complete dossier if you want to get your feet wet and learn how to play Street Fighter Cross Tekken with every single character. This is the book to do it. This is my magnum opus. There's the Bible, there's the Quran, there's the Torah. For sure, Cross Tekken players, it's a complete dossier. Be sure to check it out. Also, we will be doing another Marvelous Meetings monthly tournament on the 23rd at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be putting up a bracket link very soon, probably this weekend. If you are a Marvel player, if we get enough people, this will be a Fated 2 Worlds ranking event. So please join it and keep playing Marvel, you know. Play some Infinite. This game's really good too, despite what people might say. Sound familiar, right? We have begun the Shattered Skirmish and cooperates the Angel Grove Arena for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. This is going to be the point system lobbies that we're used to, and I'll be taking a step back to kind of observe people when I do the next one. Ideally, we do it after Marvel, but I'll probably move to it probably a Saturday or so, as my next few funds are going to be pretty busy. My Sundays, I should say. My Sundays are very fun days now. A lot of offline events, and I do hope to continue supporting Angel Grove Arena, N-Way, and Power Rangers Battle for the Grid with Shattered Skirmish when I move the day, probably to like a weeknight or Saturday evening or something like that. In the interim, This is Psycho Blue. Conduct the Hype Streams or Hype Gems. Hashtag Crosswires. Happy birthday, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And thank you guys for watching our little retrospect of Vanilla Days. I will see you guys next time. Later, everybody.